Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Zaragoza with the corner, there first. And he's seen that early, used a decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played in deep. Chance, surely!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Pete.
And the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, that's a key interception. Nedved. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. He's had a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And this is Hullet. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bayer Leverkusen yet to have an attempt on goal. Nedved. Nedved charging forward, the ball at his feet. Zaragoza upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Cruyff. Some good work on the right flank here. Good read, needed to be. Played into space. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Can he get it through? No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Quality ball. Pele, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And Hullet! Oh, that's a waste.
Bayer Leverkusen really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Hullet. And he's managed to get free. In by Hullet. He gets big. It's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Zaragoza have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Back in once more. Can he get on the end of this? It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Here's great chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Hullet. No, he's not getting past him there. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Bale. And he's in on, takes a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Searching pass he's played there. Now there's big chance! It's hit the uprights. And they've caught rid. And it's Yaya Toure. Real chance here. Oh, nice touch. That is a brilliant interception. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Bayer Leverkusen really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's a cute ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Abiati. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. Bayer Leverkusen come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. Quick look, then plays it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Crossed in once more. Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Yaya Toure. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Great vision. He is just caressing the ball.
La asistencia es
And
de
it's corner.
Asciende a 51.832 espectadores.
Corner number 2 then. That should get the job done. He's on it. Goes for a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Maldini gathers from the goal kick. He's got away. Zaragoza appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Thuram can get it clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only 1 down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Zaragoza looking to pass their way through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Yaya Toure.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's... Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
We have got
18.
changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 10, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 2, el dorsal 23. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el dorsal
Maldini.
22.
Messi
Ronaldinho,
might just make
el
this.
dorsal 7.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 20. Eto'o. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Thuram is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Gullit.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
The shot! They've scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Bayer Leverkusen are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bayer Leverkusen grabbed the equaliser, and we're all... There's a quick free kick. Now it's Gullit. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Just 5 minutes left. Ronaldinho.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
2 minutos de descuento.
Zola. Now it's Eto'o. He's having a shot! And Dijk gets it clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vitinha. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Bayer Leverkusen can always take...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Hullet. He is just caressing the ball. And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, it's just a little long. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 9.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rummenigge is flagged offside. Rodri. Over to the left. Played back in.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is that...
Goes for a shot! Cleared without complication. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Could be danger here! Aimed beyond the defence. And he's lost his man. Can he finish? He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Benfica are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Baresi. And this is Messi. Bellingham. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Scholes. Thuram is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Has a shot! Oh, nearly. Thuram picks it up from the goal kick. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Scholes. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, easy pickings there. That's going right the way across. Now, can they get him away? And that's another good win of the ball. Thuram. Rummenigge is herring after that one. And here's Hullet. Rummenigge.
There will be 1 minute.
He is through here. Rodri. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. He's got away. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
About to announce today's lottery numbers.
Benfica
Please watch the
sitting pretty
screen if
here
you
at
have a ticket.
half-time, 2-0 up. And we're underway again. Scholes. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And it's Davids. And he's straight offside. Howson. Otto. It's Bellingham. Hullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's good play. No way he was going to let him past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Bellingham. Yamal has it in a wide position. Benfica can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's been caught on it. Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution in progress.
Benfica can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Krullit. Hausen does really well to win the ball there. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get it through? Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he welcomes in Bellingham! That has ended up in no man's land. And he's gone searching crossfield. Pass somewhat off target. Played into space. Can he latch onto this? And he's managed to get free. Seedorf stood his ground strongly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played out towards the right wing. And he's been shifted off it. Yamal in acres of space out wide. What a throw in. Vinicius Junior. Benfica are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Torres. That's a good ball. Hefty. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Benfica really could have done without this. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Hausen gets across to intercept that. Otto. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Out towards the flank. And he's picked it up out wide.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looking for the run. Now it's Yamal. And that's gone loose. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Rodri. Now it's Eto'o. Looking to play him in. Good ball over the top. So much time. It's Nedved! And it's come back out to him. It's in! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 10.
Benfica take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me...
Gets his head on it! He will be livid with himself. Pele, this is promising. Eto'o. Bellingham. Otto.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fernando Torres. Check claims comfortably. Knocks it into space. Pele. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? A wonderful effort, all by himself. And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
A quick reminder.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bulgaria with the corner, they're first. He gets big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bulgaria have their second corner now. They've played it short. Now it's Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Pedri. Pele. Oh, that's nice. And this is Hullet. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, good take in a good area. Pele in acres of space out wide. That's going to go a long way. Pirlo. Bayer Leverkusen are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pele. Araujo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has been cut short.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's going to be a booking. Pele does really well to win the ball there. Thuram. Messi. Pirlo. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Hullet is flagged offside. Bergomi. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pelé. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's fabulous. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's taking no chances there. Messi chips it through. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bulgaria have their third corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. In he goes again! Goal! Bulgaria! And Bulgaria are in front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, well played, well played. Pelé. Bullet. That looks a decent ball.
Has been indicated.
And this is Bullet. Swings it across. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Bayer Leverkusen can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pirlo. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Beckenbauer. Plays it through. Rummenigge will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. Bayer Leverkusen have it back and can go again. Cruyff, he's found some space. That's tidy. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Succumbs to the pressure. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. But it's Thuram. Oh, well measured. Eto'o. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. And this is Gullit. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bulgaria appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Aimed beyond the defence. Very nicely done. And that's played in low. Decent chance! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Gullit duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution for Bulgaria, number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Bulgaria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that has left him in a heap. Nedved, good purposeful running this. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Bayer Leverkusen still have the cards to affect this game. And the through. Pele! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. The message is clear. None shall pass. 75 minutes played. Played with finesse. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Ernest. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gullit. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Schneider. Spread neatly. And this is Pele. Bops him off it and big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner count is rising. That's 6. He has a look up. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a lucky 7th corner. Araujo getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pele. And it's Hullet. Pedri. He's on it, can he get away? Nedved. Now it's
There will be
Hullet.
3 minutes added time.
With officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's a sharp pass. And that's been won straight back. Pele. Couldn't squeeze it through. Hernes. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Those of you making their way
Your
home
thoughts on
public
today's game then, Jim?
transportation today,
Bayer
please watch
Leverkusen
the screen
desperately
for train
failing
departure times
to
from
impose
all local
themselves on the
major
game.
stations.
Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy...
He's going for goal! There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Seedorf is offering a right smile there.
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Thuram tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Pull it. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. It could be in here. Now this could be a chance. Seedorf. Chance here to counter. Quality ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Skims one in. He can get that clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. There could be trouble here. Costa Curta. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Schneider. Oh, that was vital. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Szoboszlai plays it short. Now it's Szoboszlai. And this is Messi! Benfica are looking to go forward now. He's beaten the last man. Seedorf. And he welcomes it in. And he's following up! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flipped.
Bullet! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. That's very neat. Deftly away. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a form. It's Pele! And again the keeper stands strong.
Pele really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space. That has ended up in no man's land. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he finish? Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Benfica can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
A probing pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well timed, excellent interception. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
That's going in strongly.
Maldini has given away a free kick, and he's going to have his name taken. Pullet, picked out brilliantly. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
Well, they've got it again. Maldini. Benfica leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. It's a sharp little ball here. Pullet in the hunt and looking threatening. And here's Neymar. Now it's Messi. Pullet. Oh, look at the space here. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Benfica are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
And we're off again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And here's Schneider.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Threads one in. Oh, that is... And the finish! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Szoboszlai is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Seedorf. And here's Hullet.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta. Benfica are still that goal to the good. Tries to pass it through. And this is Messi. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Thuram. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Gattuso gets it clear. Now Pirlo. Might be danger. Eto! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Neymar. Número 8.
And they're back on the ball again.
Número 17. Vão dar os seus lugares a
Benfica do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Número 20. Número 26. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is...
Chance! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Marcou para o Borussia Dortmund.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Hullet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Just eases him off the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Eto is onto this. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rummenigge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has not gone well. Beckenbauer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's run loose here. Soboslai. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi, and he's in on goal! goal! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Benfica, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Dealing with the pressure. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And yes, it's him again. Benfica take what looks to be a decisive lead.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
Gullit is flagged offside.
Borussia Dortmund really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cleared away. Pirlo. And it's Davids. And this is Gullit. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's on it, can he get away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Davids. 4 added minutes on the board. Pirlo. Rummenigge. And it's Beckenbauer. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And the referee brings it to a close. Benfica have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So Dina between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The Big Easy. For me, there was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
Messi, and he's managed to get free. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Crossed into the box.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. That's going to go a long way. Looking for the run. Now it's Hullet. Messi. Pedri. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Davids. Now that's a lovely exchange. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's through, now is he in? Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And we have our very first corner. And this is Hullet. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Searching pass he's played there. Nesta with the clearance. Pirlo cuts out the pass. Now it's Pelé. Pelé can see things others simply cannot. And it's Pedri. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No goals as yet. Seedorf. And here's Hullet. This is good pressing, they're not short on body. And Hullet! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lovely bit of skill. That's an excellent interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
15 minutes till half-time. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pelé. Pedri. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Oh, that was vital.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lobbed in behind. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Hullet. Messi. Pelé. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. And he's intervened well there. That has ended up in no man's land. Pull it. Pele, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Now it's Pele. And it's Messi. Messi. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And the second half gets underway.
Benfica clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he's gone backward here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Benfica couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 21. Número 10. Messi. Número 8. Sidorf.
And they've got rid.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 9.
Quality
Número 23.
ball.
Número
Interception.
20.
His positioning was spot on. Beckenbauer powering forward here. Oh, what a ball! And he's Rummenigge! Oh, terrible pass. And another try! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Vigo gets into some space. Vigo. Eto'o! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bulgaria are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Hullet. It's a really well-measured ball. Hullet. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro makes the interception. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And this is Nedved. Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that was very necessary.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Benfica do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And this is Nedved. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Bulgaria are making a change now.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Bulgaria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And one more try! He scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Benfica have taken the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Soboslai.
Shot could be on. He's shapes to shoot! So close to drawing level.
Neymar clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
And he's gone looking for safety. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found a way through. Figo, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Pelé. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Benfica, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Benfica really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Nedved. And that is as far as it goes. Benfica have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.